If that won't be the family.
Fuck yeah. Hey everyone, happy belated Hanukkah.
You're never more than a minute from the music on Ellie Oldies Chaser.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are making traditional Jewish brisket today, but we're adding a little touch of Southwest, and we're using smoked paprika to give it that, Texasy vibe. Why not? Michael, my partner over here,
Has definitely eaten brisket.
he has eaten brisket all day, every day, but has not cooked it. So I got a 2-pound brisket, 2.5. This is 2.53 pounds of brisket. So much brisket, right? So much meat. Now, I'm used to handling a lot of meat, so I'm not that worried about it, but it's very exciting. So we're going to start. The first step, from what I understand, is to whisk. Where'd my whisk go? Here it is. Rainbow whisk, very important. Man, I was definitely going to do a dab before I got on here. It's almost 4:20 now, and I can't do a dab on YouTube, so I'm not going to. But this is just the prep portion. So we're going to pause for a second, and then we'll do like the final presentation once it's all set. But the first step is to get our spices going. So we've got thyme, and it says like 2 tablespoons. I busted out my measuring spoons, but I kind of hate using them. So we'll just see how this goes. I don't really believe in them. Grandmas, they didn't have measuring spoons in the desert, when they were. So, Michael, will you, there is a difference between sweet paprika, smoked paprika, and regular paprika.
That's correct. There's really a sweetness or a smokiness that is added with the respective names of paprika, I found out today.
Yeah.
And depending
Huge news.
Depending on the dish that you're doing, you definitely wouldn't want to use smoked paprika
You can't smell it.
in place of a sweet paprika.
So, okay, here's the smoked paprika, simply organic. It smells really good.
Oh, that's what I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for.
And then this is the regular paprika.
Yeah, they definitely
They smell totally different.
They have a totally different smell to them. And they're supposed to be just like they bring out notes of other flavors.
Right. So it's not traditional to use smoked paprika in Jewish brisket, but it is in Texas brisket. So we're just going to see how it turns out. We're going to do a teaspoon. All the recipes I found were for so much brisket, like 10 pounds. And so I was just like, yeah, I'll get a 5-pound brisket. There's 4 of us. That's probably good, right? No, absolutely not. That's not safe. But that's definitely the way my Texan and Jewish ancestors / just living family members played it. So it's like, hey, Javier, looks like you said something inappropriate. Thanks to the mods in here. Appreciate ya.
Yeah.
Just because we work in the adult film industry doesn't mean it's that time. It's brisket time, y'all.
Brisket.
It is time for meat, but it is not time. Oh, we need salt. Salt is very important. How much salt are we supposed to use? I'm not going to look. It's like I look at a recipe, but I take our rainbow whisk, whisk it on up, so it gets all, becomes a rub, right? And then I'm going to rub this big piece of meat. No comments, please. Especially not from you, Javier. You can do that in the morning. I don't even know if you're still in here. Okay.
If that is your
real chosen name on the internet. Welcome to these 6 folks who are watching. Thank you so much for tuning in to Homemade with Siouxsie Q. I am a full-time advocate, part-time porn star, full-time kitchen slut. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so now we rub this meat. I'm going to wash my hands one more time because you can never wash your hands enough. Daddy, would you bring me the dish soap that's in the bathroom, pretty please? Or I can use just the not dish soap.
Okay. You said dish soap?
I did say dish soap. I meant hand soap. Please bring the hand soap.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
you.
Like, did you have to wash
Wait, will you
something?
bring it? We usually leave it in here. I have to wash my hands a lot of this meat.
Salt on them.
Salt on them. So how was everyone's holiday? Please tell me what your holiday dishes are. I was going to make this brisket on New Year's Eve or Christmas Day. I was going to make it on Christmas Day and bring it to Christmas with his family, Michael's family. They feel okay about. I don't know if this is enough, you guys. I feel like this is not enough rub. We're gonna add a little bit more. A little more smoked paprika. Just, you know, what the? Bum, 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 bum. Traditionally, we did prime rib was something we often did in my house. New York strip. I still want to make you a pot roast. Did you grow up eating pot roast, Michael? Eating pot roast, Michael? No.
It was there, but it wasn't like, guys, I made a pot roast.
Okay. Yeah. Never did the pot roast thing. Oh, maybe that's too much salt. Who knows? We're just hanging out. What else? By the way, I am put on a full face of makeup just to cook for you guys. My lips are kind of coming off already. But this is Ho Cosmetics, which I review in my last live video. So definitely go check that out. And please subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you're notified when I go live and do cool stuff like that. All right, we're doing it right in the paper because I don't see a need to otherwise. Oh my God, this is so cool. Wait, you have to see this. Rub it. Rub the meat. Should I have trimmed this? I maybe should have trimmed it. But I feel like that's what the butcher's for. I don't know. Like I said, this is my first brisket. I like it though. I'm excited. I'm not gonna, in general, I'm not a big fan of cutting fat off meat. I don't know. I think like fat is what makes it the best. I know Michael does not like fatty meat, so I won't go nuts on that, but fat equals flavor. But animal fat is not really good for you. You shouldn't eat a lot of it. It'll give you a heart attack. And plant fats, though, great. Avocados. So grab everything else. No, that's probably not good for it. Okay. For food service, you have to take a class and get your food handler's card, because if you don't wash your hands every time you touch the meat, for example, you can get somebody really sick, which is why I tend not to cook that much meat. This is really a video about why you should never cook meat, but while I show you how to cook meat or figure out how to cook meat. I don't necessarily endorse any of the practices here thus far. Like I said, this is my first brisket. I don't usually cook meat. So until the final installment of this video is live and it shows me and my queer baby sister's partner and then posting on our social media the next day that we didn't get sick, then you'll know. Then you'll know it's for real. Okay, so the next thing we're doing, I did a little bit of prep work. I don't know if you can tell. This is your common everyday brand crock pot. You know, crock pot is a brand. It's not a device. It's an actual I
did. Crock-Pot did it first.
Crock-Pot did it first. So we're gonna take. It recommends grapeseed oil. Don't we have grapeseed oil? I think we do. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Usually we use avocado oil, but we're gonna go with grapeseed because that's what the recipe calls for. I'm using the variations on the recipe from Food and Wine magazine because, they know what they're doing. This crock pot is going to be used for making black-eyed peas in 2 days. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you know when I'm going live to make black-eyed peas and okra for luck and money on New Year's Day. Ooh. Okay. So we put grapeseed oil. I didn't check how much. We just kind of lined the pan. But now we're going to turn on a cool vintage oven for years. But no longer. I'm a little bummed. It's okay. Just put it on a medium to low. So you can actually, a great way to see if your oil is hot without burning yourself is to get a little bit of water in your hand. And if it sizzles, it's ready. Please follow me on Instagram, Siouxsie Q Media, and on Twitter. Also, we're gonna need to start chopping onions soon. Daddy, are you ready to chop onions?
Not even close.
Not even close. Okay. Great. Dude, Daddy, are you ready to chop onions?
Not even close.
Not even close. Okay. Great. Look what we got at Whole Foods. These are an alternative to plastic bags. They are made of fine mesh. They're reusable. Earthwise, Be-Wise, Earthwise, trademark. And yeah, then you don't have to use stupid junk that just clogs the oceans and kills turtles. Okay, let's try this again. Little sizzle, little sizzle. This holiday season, as I said, it's my first brisket. So any tips or tricks, very appreciated. Little sizzle, okay. We're getting close. Yeah, we got a sizzle going. Okay, guys, it's time to brown the brisket. I'm gonna actually put y'all up here for a second. There we go. I'm gonna turn it down a little lower because I don't want to get hurt. Now, this was supposed to be out for an hour. Hasn't been quite out that long, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'm excited.
Carefully.
And you just kind of brown it on all sides. I should be using a utensil. Tongs is probably the best utensil, right? 8 minutes. 8 minutes is what we're supposed to be doing.
What job?
8 chonpa. Dear Daddy, would there be any possible way you could fix me at that range dab?
Certainly.
Oh shit. God, I don't want to hurt it.
There's 2 tongs.
Oh, there's 2 tongs?
Yeah. Orange tongs also.
Oh wow.
2 tong type of trip.
It already smells incredible. Hey, Tommy 2 chongs.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 8.
I may not want to do this for a full 8 minutes because the 8 minutes is from the Food and Wine Magazine recipe, which is for a 10-pound brisket, and this is a 2.5-pound brisket. Yeah. So we're probably not going to do it. Let's do it for half that time.
You should look up how long you cook.
I
brisket.
I plan to. Oh my God, as if I've like never done this before. I need fire. He needs fire. Fire to the rain.
Fire to dinner. Watch it burn. Quarters no longer live in that.
You need 2 tongs for this. Where do quarters live in there now?
They're just over here. They don't like looking at them when I walk in.
I hear that. Reminds me of doing laundry. Nobody likes to think about doing laundry. See, this is the way I know how to cook. It's like, okay, 8 minutes for a 10-pound brisket. Meh, cut that in half. Long enough to go do a dab. Sounds about right.
Yeah, so we're going to vacuum a little bit.
Make you let Daddy. Yes, I got those specifically for you. Looks pretty brown. You guys want to take a closer look? Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Yeah. Ta-da! Oh, I wish you could smell it. It's so yummy. Okay, I need both hands for this. Just gonna get the ends nice and brown. Oh, it's time. Sizzle. It's a good sound. Okay. These need to get rinsed. Meat needs to come out. Kaboom! It says a baking sheet, but it's really just for resting, so like there's no need. They smell so good. Okay. Now, oh, we should have had the onions ready, but we do not. Time to chop onions. How many onions do you think we should do? Okay, angels, I'm going to chop some onions and get the veggies going, but I will be back as soon as we're ready for the next step. So be sure to subscribe. Hey, Sassy Bazaar. Love you so much. We're going to take a quick break while I chop some onions and vegetables because my knife technique is literally not worth looking at. And we'll be back with round 2 of Baby's First Brisket. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, until next time, this is Siouxsie Q. Mwah, signing off. Follow me on social media, Siouxsie Q Media. Love you.